Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing today? So today is a test preparation for the 30 days of meditation slash growth journey we're about to go on. Right, so I'd love to see how I could serve you guys. Again, I do this in schools. I get paid tens of thousands of dollars to actually do these things. And I know schools are closed right now, and I don't know how else to give back to society. And I feel this is a great way. Right, so I'd love to see how I could serve you guys. I hope this is effectful and helps you on your journey. Right. Um, Again, my name is Jay, and I work with a company called Body, Mind, and Soul. I actually own two companies. Both of them with my fiance, Venny, and we love what we do. Right, we're working to serve the world, grow humanity together, even move towards world peace if we're crazy enough to do it. Right. So what we're actually gonna do, I'm gonna teach how to actually grow through meditation and all the challenges we may face. So this is just a test prep. It's probably gonna start at 6:15. You're gonna want to know why 6:15, not 6 or 6:30. Well, I actually have to get out of the house some days, and also my heat comes on and it makes a lot of noise. So I don't want you guys to get distracted by the heat, and it ends about 6:10. So by 6:15, I can have everything prepped, and we can all be on the call together, the live chat call together. I guess that's business, right? So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me since we're gonna be hanging out for a while, and I definitely love you guys to spread this, share this with whoever you think it may benefit. We're going through a tough time, and I wouldn't say tough. I would say strength building. Right? This is where the time you choose who you want to be, and you get to grow yourself to the person you want to be. So I'd love you to accept that challenge and become the best person you could be, and fight for what you want, and not fight, work for what you want in this life. Um, sure, some of us have so many goals, and we have never been able to focus on them. So being at home can help you focus on those goals. Those goals could just be hanging out with your family. We work so much sometimes, we run out of body, and then sometimes it's so hard to create new habits because of the mind. When we're so stressed, it's hard to change. So we just do things to keep us in comfort or numb our mind. Right? So meditation is actually a growth journey. It's actually an active training of the mind. You have to build your mindset. And it's silencing your thoughts, but also just coming to peace and calm. Right? And we just want to become calm and relaxed. And then we don't beat up ourselves as much. That gives us confidence. It gives us improved sleep, improved memory. Actually, scientists have said it has helped dementia and Alzheimer's. It actually develops cerebral matter in your brain when you meditate and take a few deep breaths. Right? So that's actually what we're headed towards, is learning how to do that and make this a lifelong practice. I hope this could benefit you very much. So why do I feel I could speak on these topics? Who am I, right? And so my name is Jay, right? And I'm actually a certified life coach, integrative wellness and life coach. I'm a nutritional therapist. I'm a personal trainer. I worked with monks for about 4 years. I'm also a biochemist, right? So before I jump into my story, I'd just like to say thank you guys for joining. And I love you guys, and I hope, again, this serves you guys. This is for everybody. I thought of it in mind with the students in schools because I served there, right? So students, parents, staff, teachers, principals, organizations that are shutting down, and just anyone home and want to go on a new journey of life together, right? So we could work on something new together. If you see my hand here, it's because I have the music on, so I want to make sure it stays on. And I have this nice little setup I set up to be prepared for you guys. So I really thought this out. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. I was going to be a doctor, went towards that path, went to Hunter College, graduated from biochemistry, and I realized, I don't feel I would be fulfilling my purpose if I went that route. I was an EMT for 4 years, and I saw that people actually, what was the leading cause of any disease, the number one killer? What's the number one killer? Stress. So when I was working with the monks, I started getting into that more because I realized I could actually heal people. And I'm not just trying to treat a symptom. So I was very happy to learn that. Actually, that's what triggered me to become a nutritional therapist, because I saw eating was very important, and also a personal trainer because I wanted to get physically fit. I was trained by a few people, and I know the benefits of it, and I just like it. And I had liked that feel. I did one or two clients, never knew how to make money from it. Got into real estate. Then a year later, after a year or two later, real estate, yeah, I made some money, and then I got back in here, right? And I hear the heat coming back on. So maybe what will happen is I'll put up the volume here, and I might do this at 5:30 before the heat comes on. I think that's what's gonna have to happen because I don't want this to interrupt us. So I'm gonna put it at 5:30. So new time change 5:30. I'll write it in the text. So I would say some things for you to get prepared. Get a spot where you feel comfortable and you can feel relaxed. I would say also you want to make sure you have the area, you want to have the time, you want to have the smell, the noise, the feel. Actually, the heat's a good noise to meditate to. It's kind of, it has its own flow, right? Everything has its own flow. So you want to make sure you feel good, temperature's right, and you want to have some tools. So I have a notebook. I'm not saying take notes about what I teach you, but say you're meditating, right? If it's a thought that keeps popping up and keeps intruding your mind, have a pen ready so you can write it down. So you can get rid of the thought and you can move on and you can focus on that thought later. Alright. I also have some beads, and this is not religious for me, right? I use it to say thank you for life, thank you for food, thank you for water, right? So I'm going to teach you guys some tools to actually work with these simple tools. If not, you could actually use maybe a crystal, right? Or you could use a rock or something of that nature, and you could hold it for gratitude and think about things you're grateful for and thankful for. Manifesting your thoughts and staying positive is challenging during this time of fear. So you want to always be able to switch your mindset. People say they have 1,000 thoughts in their mind at a time, but that could be true for them. But you can only think of one thought at a time. Right? So multitaskers, you can only think one thought at a time. Maybe you prioritize things and you can maneuver things to work together, but you can only think one thought at a time, and it's either going to be negative or positive. So these tools help you switch to positivity very easily. We have a lot of other tools we're going to go through. I'm going to actually go through my book with you guys and serve you guys with that. I think these goals are awesome. They're amazing, and they're what I learned from like Stephen Covey, Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield, a lot of successful people, right? We're going to talk about anxiety and depression, so we'll talk about abundance, scarcity and abundance, shifting our mindset. Talk about meditative practices, finding your purpose, morals and principles, the power of belief, routines and rituals, and the mindset shift to abundance. I also have some journals that I'll be teaching you guys how we could journal. Pretty simple. These are things I created with the use of a lot of other training. It's not just my own knowledge, but I just put things together on a simple format for people. I have some other books that we may talk about if we have time. And that's what I would say you need to have prepared. Have a solid place to sit. So how would the meditation would work? It'll be a 20-minute session of not just meditation. So it'll probably be 3 to 5 to 7 to 10, 12 minutes of meditation. We'll grow into that, right? And then the other part is actually we're going to be learning a life lesson every day, a growth tool, something to help us move forward in our life. Because I want us to, after this passes, because this too shall pass, but it may get worse before it gets better. I'm going to be optimistic and hope it gets good. But whatever it is, we could grow, so when we step back out and change our situation, we can move towards our dreams. This girl told me 6 years ago she couldn't believe, like, working in the healthcare field, she would be mandated to go to work and have to be forced away from her kid. Right? And that was kind of profound to me. She said, I now have to be more aware of my choices and how that's going to affect the long term. So I want to help us all grow together, and I feel like teaching is the best way to learn. I've taught these things quite a few times, and I hope I really served you guys. So get a comfortable position, comfortable clothes. I have the music on so you guys can use that. And yeah, just be prepared to have some fun, right? We're gonna have some fun. I hope I could joke around more and be more funny because that's something I work on. I'm not always funny. I'm always I'm good at being serious, so I'm trying to be more lively, right? Uh, yeah, so that's me. I'm Jay from Brooklyn, Bensonhurst. Love people since I'm a young kid. My family's from Trinidad, and I'm very passionate about not passionate because passion is an emotional based decision. I'm very grateful and thankful for the life God blessed me with, the universe, and where I'm headed to in life. Right? I'm very excited. And I'm going to teach you guys the benefits of meditation, the difficulties. I have a whole list of 30 days of what we're going to do. So I love you guys, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Namaste.